does just, again, it's not just the throws, they also mash immediately, right? So I gotta be, I haven't changed up my timing for that either. Oh no, I'm dead as hell. Good games. Oh, same guy. Okay, sure. Let's see if we can be a little bit more aware of the fact that this person does not really sit still, whether they're mashing or throwing. One thing they didn't do very often was sit still. Safe. Yep. Again, right? Just kind of waiting, expecting for them to want to just hit a button and get out of there. Same thing. Right? Like, it's the kind of thing that can catch you off guard, and it definitely did catch me off guard in the first game. But, like, it's actually, the reason it catches you off guard is because it's not a very common strategy, and the reason it's not a very common strategy is because it is very easily beatable, right? It is, like, mostly a shock value thing. Like, if you just know someone is not going to block at all, and is just going to, like, sit there and just, you know, do their best to just kill you at every possible moment, right? You can play against that. There are lots of ways to kill that. That's why most people don't play that way, and that's why it is a surprise when you find someone who does play that way. DP, yep, again, see what I mean? See what I mean? I'm not making it up, I promise. Alright, folks, we are back with more Granblue Fans vs. Rising Action 4 here on the Road to Master with Soriz, and we have a character that you almost never see in Eustace. Hello. We have Break here. Hi, Break, how's it going? Let's see what we can get up to here. I mean, yeah, so round start, the EX slow kill there is going to be pretty good for Eustace most of the time. Right? Covers a lot of screen space pretty quickly. Hard to deal with, for sure. Bonk, bonk. Oh, I didn't have, I thought I had the thing. You know that thing? You know the thing I'm talking about. You know that thing that I have? That thing that I have sometimes? The roundhouse thing? The DP, right? I thought I had that. I did not have that. I've been summarily executed for it, as I probably deserve, I guess. That's on me. Okay, we'll get flashbangs there. A little Aki Poison going off. The little Magnum Hollow Hellfire Blight, as is tradition for Monsieur Hostess. Oh, man. Yeah, there's not even... I thought there was... I don't know why I thought there was, like, so much more recovery on that. Not even close, dude. He can DP us here. I don't think I care if he does. I'm going to do this. Oh... baby. Yeah, I was just waiting to build up 75 meter, right, to get the rock smash. It's, I mean, it's at this point, right? You gotta. The rock smash into the U dash punch there in the mid screen. It just does so much goddamn damage. It feels so good. It gives me so much dopamine. Why would I ever do anything else, to be honest with you? Like, I'm starting to really question why I would ever do anything else. And the only reason, honestly, is to make that one a little bit more unexpected, so it's more likely to land, right? The only reason I do anything else is to make it so I could use that a little bit more, with a little bit more impunity. Good tech. Get bonked. Yeah, 668, tried to delay that a little bit to... Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, tried to delay that a little bit to coerce him to maybe, you know, hit a button, but again, 668 is, I'm using that a little bit too much. Yeah, that's a hard call-out move, right? Like, that's... Ooh, I should not be as comfortable using that as I am currently. I'll do this, because I just wanted to get a little bit more value out of that hit. Okay, no DP. Again, very, very light in terms of DP usage. Oh, can't roll through that. Gotcha. Very light in terms of DP usage on this Eustace, for sure. Oh, I just didn't tech. Not like this. Yep. Get blown up. Yeah, gotta use a little bit less 668, is how I'd call that, for sure. Battle 3. Super jump. Okay, I thought maybe I could... the round start EX slow kill is just kind of... Like, you kind of just have to let him have it, to be honest with you. There you go. I just wanted the Magnum Hollow off me. I do not appreciate for Magnum Hollow Eustace. Bonk. 2H a little bit too slow, or a little bit too quick, actually, there. Be 2H a little bit later, he would have gotten me. Okay. Okay, that time, once again, though, a little bit less 668. Probably good for our diet. Oh, okay. Didn't quite have time. 11 frame. Start up on the... Oh, nice little throw bait. I like that. That time will work out, because slow kill is pretty slow, as you know, you might have been able to guess from the name, believe it or not. TP? No. We have an Aki-Way Techer, though. I mean, that's why... Oh, I'm dead. Nice. That's why Rock Smash was so effective on him earlier, right? Because he does tech the Aki-Way, and by the Aki-Way, I mean this with a throw button, right? Like, he doesn't tech with a strike button like I do, which is definitely, I mean, it's better when you tech, but it's more risky, because there's much more vulnerable to, like, throw bait moves like you Rock Smash, for example. God damn, that reaches from all the way over there? My bad. I thought when I blocked that, it'll be my turn. Yeah, minus on block there, unless he has the flashbang on your ass. Get blown up, nerd. Okay, there's the DP. He's been very conservative about using it so far. Bonk. +1. Rock smash his ass. Yep. 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 Okay, good damage, good damage. Let's just... I guess we'll just do this. Sure, why not? Oh, I tried to throw him. I delayed it a little bit, and he threw my ass instead. Get Brave countered. Gets the grenade off you there. Sure. We're very low on HP in a way that I don't really appreciate. Or not HP, I mean, more so... I mean, our HP is fine. It's more so the BP. That's the problem. I don't want to DP him here. I'm going to think about it, but I don't think I will. Okay, we have the Magnum Hollow on us again. Okay, blows up. Nice and early there. Nice. Love to see that. Whoa, okay. Not quite how I thought that interaction would work, but we got there. Oh, nice. Once again, honestly, I didn't think he was in throw range there. I'm going to be honest with you. I did not expect that. I did not really think that throw was something I had to be worried about there, and it certainly was. Right at the edge of the magnet hands there. Got to respect it. Yeah, slow kill again. Bit of a problem for us. Oh, God. Preemptive spot dodge there. Going to beat out the 6XL. I like it. Oh, God. Another spot dodge. I didn't even notice that one. Could have been safe, right? Like, you're never like, punishable when your Brave kind of gets spot dodge, but if you just mash randomly, like I was there, like I wasn't even looking at whether or not he spot dodged, that's when you're going to get punished for it. God damn. This Eustace is kind of kicking my ass, no? I think we're just going to die in the corner here, probably. I don't know. I don't have like a good, I don't have a good answer for you. He has plus a billion there because of the... Yep. We take less damage. I actually meant to do U dash punch, and that's ended up, I guess I didn't hit special in time, so I just got 5U, right? But yeah, you still take the damage. You take reduced damage, way reduced, depending on how many stacks you end up having, but you still take the damage, right? So we tried to armor through that and we just died. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I just don't know. To be fair, Eustace is probably the character that I know the least about in the video game. That seems right. As I'm saying that, I'm like kind of trying to see if there's any. I mean, Onray, but I feel like actually I've gotten a good amount of like I've talked. We have a lot of Unos in the server, believe it or not, and I've talked to a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know very much about Eustace at all. So that definitely doesn't help, right? I also don't know really what to lab about Eustace. Is this like the character is just a void for me, right? I don't really like. I guess I would just have to lab like everything, like what you know what are the options for the Rekka? What do you do about slow kill? How minus the projectile? What can you do about the projectile? How fast can you shoot it off? How long's the cooldown? Can you spot dodge it? Can you? Well, I mean, when you spot dodge it or roll it, like how minus is he, right? I don't really know anything about Eustace. I mean, and you know, I got exposed. I got absolutely my head absolutely chopped off by that Eustace right there, which does happen. Kudos to him. Well played. I don't have like there's not like one burning question in my head either that I want to answer, right? Like I would just lab out like one thing, but I don't even know. Like I just kind of like was like, huh? What? So true. Oh, he can do that. Okay, word. I know some things again. Like I know that when he walks up to you with the Rekka, his little flashbang, right? I know that if he doesn't have the Magnum Alo on you, then it's minus. It's not punishable, but it's minus, right? Oh well. I guess if we run into him again, I'd be curious. Like I'll try and like be a little bit more focused on what's happening and where I'm like making decisions that I didn't expect to get me killed, right? And we can go from there. I suppose so. I suppose that sounds right. Yeah, why not? For now, though, I guess we'll go on to our next match, whatever that may be, which it looks like we're having a little bit of trouble finding. It's a Saturday, it's a Sunday night. Maybe everyone's off, you know. Everyone's off just like having fun with their boys, and I'm just the one loser here who's playing Granblue at home. That's my bad. Like, I felt confused, but I want to lab something out about this guy. I just don't know what, you know. I just have no idea like what I want to know about Eustace. Like, I don't even know what I don't know. Right, is the problem, right? Like I really desperately want to just like. I guess that's one thing, right? It's like from this sort of round start distance, they're like, it's a hits if you crouch. This is the round start distance, right? So you can't crouch it, can't really super jump it. Do you just? I mean, from up close, from round start distance like that, you just have to respect it. Maybe. Eustaces seem to love to do it, right? So maybe you do, unless you have a projectile invul move, like if you have Seox with his empty hand or something. But I just don't know. Play Xenoblade Chronicles. Hello, Zammy Gent. Xenoblade, I've played like 10 hours of like Xenoblade 2 or something on the Wii, or I don't remember which one it was. I don't know. Looks fun. I'm you know, somewhat of a JRPG enjoyer occasionally. I haven't played very many of them, but like I think the genre somewhat appeals to me. Ow! Oh god, nice far H. I wanted to empty jump there to potentially bet out a 2H, but the far H got my ass. Bonk. Oh, that is not what. That is some Ladiva ass pressure. Hold on. I was playing some Ladiva before this, and yeah, you do not do forward special in block strings with Soriz. That is a good way to get yourself killed. Enchanted lands, minus on block there. I think not usually punishable almost ever. Depending on the versions, maybe, but it's minus also literally all the time. It's never going to be plus, but it's also usually, I think, safe. Okay, amazing. I can kill them for this. Nice and easy. That 2H right there. I've been slow on my anti-air reactions recently. I've definitely noticed, right? More so with the Diva, but you know, I'm the same person. I'm the same guy. So good that we're actually like that. I was not expecting that jump. I kind of just reacted to that jump. Oh, and killed them for it, which is great. We'll take those. The low, yeah, I tried to block the overhead there preemptively, right? But there's no need. The low is much more threatening. Honestly, like just even take the overhead. Don't make some +2. Who cares? Okay, they tried to. I think they were about to try and 2H me or something there, but they just got hit out of the startup of it. Oh god, got thrown out of 6H that time. The perils. Okay, very staggered pressure. I'll take that. It's fine. You're only +2 there. I don't really mind. What are they doing? Okay, sure. Sweep gets me out of the corner, at least. Could have canceled it. Oh, empty jump low. Nice. Could have canceled the sweep into like even some more dastardly stuff right there. I decided against it. Did get empty jump load after those. Wow, this is really not a lot of damage at all. Goddamn. Poor Catalina, man. What a character. All that for literally nothing, right? Oh, God. Okay, so they're throwing very early, right? Like, I delayed the rock smash a little bit there to try and get them, but this person is, like, they're doing their defensive option really quick, right? So I gotta adapt to that and be doing my offensive option also on less of a delay, basically. Okay. That 2M was probably an intended 2H, is my guess. Didn't quite work out for them. Plus on block there, it's immediately close H. Okay, they DP'd, but again, yeah, see, the defensive option is not coming out on a delay with this person almost ever. And we gotta play around that instead of delaying it like we might normally. There's a 2H. Okay. Fine. That last, I mean, I jumped like 3 times in a row there. Like, even if they weren't ready previously, I gotta expect that they're going to be at a certain point. Whoa! I did not think. I thought they were gonna be further away, honestly. Immediate throw. Yep. See what I mean? Their timing is very quick. We gotta adapt to that. We can't just keep delaying it like we're fighting someone else. Get thrown. They're attacking. Oh, God. Okay. What's going on here? Oh! I really thought I would win there. Like, I feel like I got there way faster than they did, right? Oh, okay, we're on chip, which sucks. Really? Damn! I thought JL would hit. JL just why? Because JLs are, we don't really have a great cross-up button as Soriz. We don't like the equivalent of like a Ladiva JU or something. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, awesome! JL's gonna hit. I'm gonna kill them. No. It actually just it straight up whiffed, unfortunately, and we got killed for it. That's fine. Definitely was not expecting that. Yeah. Also, it looks like Enchanted Lanes just has. I don't know. I don't think I'm not seeing Crush, right? But for some reason or another, Enchanted Lanes just has like priority over. Wait, what? Oh, I see. I didn't really understand what happened there. Like, I thought they blocked it, but then they didn't. They were moving away. I didn't realize. I thought the parry would like counter automatically. But I guess it's up to her what she does, even when she blocks the parry. Nice. Do technical input for even more damage there. So fair, yeah, fair. But what was I talking about earlier? Yeah, it looks like Enchanted Lanes just has priority over the dash punch. Straight. Oh, nice call out. Damn. I have been jumping a lot, right? They meet me in the air right there. I think I'm alive because Cat seems to not do any damage. Oh, UDP as a combo under there. I like the idea, but it didn't quite work for them. Okay, the low once again. Yeah, tried to preemptively block the overhead there like a fool. Okay, they're on chip distance now. Yeah, this is the light one. Nice and quick, right? Had to basically preemptively spot dodge there, which is obviously carries its own big level of risk. So that's why I did the U dash or the U aura in the first place there, just to put them on chip. Nice. Bonk. Sure. This is not that bad. Jump over their ass. Immediately close H. Immediately close H. Fine. Immediately close H. Yeah, again, right? We gotta adapt to our opponent and how they're playing, even though we might normally want to delay that. Oh, compliment. This is bad. Yeah. Oh, you know, I guess it could have been worse. It could have been worse. But yeah, we gotta adapt to what our opponent is doing and like change up our timing accordingly, right? Even though like normally you might want to delay that a little bit more. You gotta play to the person that you're actually playing and not what you think is theoretically correct. That's why we were adjusting our timing there, and it worked out pretty well. Okay. I'm going to EX dash punch after round start. Oh, you know, I would have lost, but I also got far H instead of EX dash punch. Unfortunate. Below, I'm gonna back throw them. They have not been hitting meaty as often as some other people might have. DP immediately, gotcha. Oh, nice block. Sure, I thought they were gonna hit a button there for sure. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fine, brave counter. Oh, can't jump out of that. Close H their ass. Yep, again, right? On that same timing, right? Just because it's a unusual timing, but then they're doing it every time. So it gets easier to adapt to that for sure. I don't care about the overhead, it's fine. Nice. And you are a very dead Catalina. We take those. Yeah, it's a good lesson, right? And like this person has unusual timing on their defense, but we can still adapt to it. So it's all about how you run your offense. It's a conversation. It's not a single player game, even though you might want it to be. Overhead, sure. He has +2 on block. I mean, I was like, okay with taking the overhead, that's fine, but the mashing afterwards, like, I'm disrespecting the overhead too much. It does still make her +2 on block, right? We shouldn't just completely pretend that it doesn't exist. Whoa. Fair enough. Big ol' Catalina buttons, as usual. Bonk. I want to get to up to 75 meter if I can. Oh, okay. Well, what I would say, if I just get absolutely blown the hell out. Nice. Oh. This is not a good round, is how I would describe this. This has been a little bit unfortunate, for sure. Whoa! That was I don't know what she did, but it really extended her box. Nice. I tried to immediately rock smash to avoid a throw, right? But no, I guess it wouldn't really make sense. I was -3 and out of throw range, so that was a bit of a silly boy move by me, for sure. DP, fine. That round start backdash into dash punch, though. That's a smart boy move. Whoa. Okay. Did not expect the match there, for sure. Another DP. Also understandable. Didn't have time for the armor to start there. Oh, this is great. Walk up and throw their ass. They will tech that. bonk. Jump him. Oh, they tried to throw me there, huh? Once again, the U-Rock Smash getting beaten out by a mash. Unfortunately, it's much better against... Oh, God. Much better against throws than mashing. This is another thing, though, that I've not been adapting to this that well. This cat, like, really does just, again, it's not just the throws. They also mash immediately, right? So I gotta be... I haven't changed up my timing for that either. Oh, no. I'm dead as hell. Good games. I honestly got caught mashing a button that I really, like, that mash was not really thought through very well. Right? I just kind of, like, hit a button before I even consulted my my prefrontal cortex there, you know? The button just came out. Yeah, that cat was, honestly, it was both a good example of, like, what happens that's good when you do adapt to your opponent's timing, and also how you can get blown up for not adapting to your opponent's timing and doing the same thing over and over, right? I adapted to the fact that they were throwing very early when they wanted to do throws for defense, but they also mashed, like, immediately. Like, they were not mashing on a delay tech, they were just mashing, right? Which is, that's, you know, not in parentheses derogatory. It's you know, it's a way to play the game, it's a way to run your defense, and it worked on me, right? I got blown up. Sometimes they were mashing on, like, minus frames, for sure, but a lot of times they were also mashing on plus frames. We counter-hit them doing that quite often, right? So that was something that I needed to adapt to more that I just didn't. Right? When I was thinking they were going to do a throw, I was like, okay, they're going to throw it away. Let me adapt to, you know, change my timing so that I'm ready to punish someone who's going to throw right away instead of on a bit of a delay, right? But when they mashed, I did not. Even though they did the same thing on their mashes too, I didn't adapt to it in that sense, right? So there's a bit of give and take there. Something we did well, something we didn't do well in the same very similar veins, right? And we can see the results of doing it well and the results of doing it poorly too. Oh, same guy. Okay, sure. Let's see if we can be a little bit more aware of the fact that this person does not really sit still, whether they're mashing or throwing. One thing they didn't do very often was sit still, right? So let's see if we can, or DPing, right? Like they did not block very much. So let's see if we can take advantage of that and find some success here in this run back. It's possible. The answer is no, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean that's also pretty consistent, right? DP. Okay. Putting little delays in here and just letting them, you know, panic a little bit might be something that's pretty good for us, right? Someone who just wants to be hitting buttons like this, like they're relying on you also just like kind of continuing your pressure in a way that they can expect and adapt. Just putting like little gaps in there, frame traps, things like that, is a pretty good way just to stop someone who just wants to be hitting buttons a lot. Oh, they mashed on Wake Up, goddamn. I don't know, I didn't expect it to go that far, to be honest. 6XL. Cool, nice. You see already, like immediately, like I've shifted my idea to like, okay, this person is like always just trying to hit a button, so let me give them that room, but let me not walk into it, right? Let me give them the room to hit a button in a way that in a place where I'm ready for it, and I can help blow them up for it, possibly. Meant to sweep there, not super jump. Not sure exactly what happened with the buttons there, but it's fine. DP, okay, I figured as much, maybe, but I didn't really want to completely give up my turn and hedge my bets against it. Okay. I really thought they would press into that too, to be real with you. Oh, far edge, just barely. I wanted to punish that the enchanted lanes there. No, it's luck. Okay. Once again, an Akiway Tucker, as expected. DP. Oh, DP. Okay, mashing. One of those. I can't kill you here, but I'm gonna make it hurt. I'm gonna do my best to make it hurt. And backdash their ass. I'm not happy with my Brave Point situation right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'm also very happy with their HP situation. Yeah, because now they're on chip distance. So I just get like an ounce of breathing room. I can make their life very difficult. There you go. There's that breathing room I was looking for, and there's that difficult life that I promised them. Blocking the low definitely counts. It's like, I don't think the lows out of auto combo are punishable. It's universal, right? But I think they're at least they're very minus on block, right? Are they punishable? I actually don't know. If so, it's probably not gonna be, they're gonna be -6 at worst. My guess is they're probably safe. Yep. Again, right? Just kind of waiting, expecting for them to want to just hit a button and get out of there. Same thing. Right? Like it's the kind of thing that can catch you off guard, and it definitely did catch me off guard in the first game. But like it's actually the reason it catches you off guard is because it's not a very common strategy, and the reason it's not a very common strategy is because it is very easily beatable, right? It is like mostly a shock value thing. Like if you just know someone is not going to block at all and is just going to like sit there and just you know do their best to just kill you at every possible moment, right? You can play against that. There are lots of ways to kill that. That's why most people don't play that way, and that's why it is a surprise when you find someone who does play that way. DP, yep. Again, see what I mean? See what I mean? I'm not making it up, I promise. Oh, I don't have 25% meter for the Raging Chain. That's fine. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Close H them immediately. Close H them immediately. Jump over their ass. Close H them immediately. Oh, DP. Okay, fine. I really thought they were going to try and mash or throw there. DP obviously a little bit safer in a lot of ways. Backdash. And I missed it somehow. Okay, trying to bait a Brave counter there, I suppose. Ooh, the Waka block is not what I expected. But the Raging Strike dodge, honestly, for me, also not what I expected. So we take those. I'm getting better at that, man. I was not really looking out for a Raging Strike. That was just a pure reaction. I'm getting a lot better at just reacting to those and blowing them up like that, right? Which I'm very, very glad to see. But I think, honestly, I think that was a pretty good, like, that two-set there, I suppose, with the Catalina is a very good example of, like, yeah, like, this is why you don't really want to just mash, right? Like, I said earlier, I didn't mean it in a derogatory way, and I don't. But that's why people usually will, like, say that playstyle is not quite as optimal, because if somebody... And now, what you can do is you can just, like, be a maniac some of the time. If you're a maniac some of the time, it makes it very... I think it's the Catalina again. Let's see. Let's see if they'll adapt here or not. I'm going to assume... there's no reason for me to assume they will until they show me that they will, right? So I'm just going to play the way that I played last game, too, and see if that works. But if they start adapting, things get... Like, if you mash sometimes, and sometimes you're very patient, right? That's when it gets confusing, for sure. But this Catalina right now is kind of just... They don't feel comfortable defending, right? Like, it feels to me like they're not comfortable defending. So they just want to end my turn as soon as they can so they can take their turn, right? So if I know that, that's something I can exploit very heavily. Let's see if I can do that again. I'm going to backdash and then far H, I think. If they enchanted lands, it'll kill them. Oh, you know, actually, they did a little bit of a little walk forward there. And then the far H, right? I'll take that overhead, it's fine. Can't jump out of that, it's fine. Oh, can't jump out of that, it's fine. I mean, it's getting less fine every time I get hit by something. H, DP, yep. Yep. Oh, I have 23% meter. Oh god, it's happened to me twice now. So unfortunate every time. I keep wanting to extend it with Raging Strike, right? And I keep messing it up. Spot dodge. I don't know exactly what they're trying to bait out with that. DP? DP? Okay, no. They're being a little less DP prone now, at least, because I've been punishing them for it a lot more, right? They're also like, not really running any, like, very scary offense. So I'm okay just kind of blocking it out here for now. Okay, good block. Okay, ooh, JH. I'm gonna rock smash your ass. You're not gonna bite. Okay, they're getting a little bit more patience for sure, right? DP? Oh, no, throw. Get away from me. Immediate, yeah, again, right? Normally I would try to delay that, but they're like not delaying anything. They're just trying to get me as soon as they get up. So that's why I rock smash right away there, where I normally would like put a little bit, like, you know, a couple frames of delay on that shit right there. Bonk. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do either the light version into the roundhouse kick or just heavy dash punch. Oh, well, that's new. That's very new. Okay, hold on. The walk-up delay close H is not something they were doing earlier. Good to know. Into the... Wait, she has Raging Strike resets? I guess everyone does, probably. You can probably, like, just even auto-combo stuff or something. But... Okay, hold on. Put a little bit more respect on the... Like, that, just that already, just put, like, that makes their offense a lot scarier, right? I gotta think about it a lot more now. Nice. I am gonna do dash punch, so it'll leave them right in front of me, and we can do some possible nonsense on them here. Okay, no, I thought they would, that's punishable, really? I guess, yeah, from that close up it is. I was saying earlier, I don't think it's ever punishable, but I think it is safe. It's always minus, right? They just one-done me? Yeah, they did. Okay, cool. So, look, well, I guess, you know, let's spend this time learning about enchanted lands, because I did not realize it was ever punishable, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah, so I mean, that Catalina, right, like, that is a playstyle that is probably not very lucrative long-term, right? They beat me. They beat me the first time we fought, for sure, right? But you can see how as soon as, like, when I was doing my risk-reward video, right, we talked about how the most important part with making your decisions is learning your opponent. You can have a basic flowchart. There's nothing, in fact, there's nothing wrong with that. It's necessary. You can't play the game without a flowchart. Because when you first start, you don't know anything about your opponent, and the game state is neutral, right? There's no one has an advantage or a disadvantage. So it is completely necessary to have a basic sort of level 1 flowchart with how you run your character and how you play the game. But as soon as you possibly can, you need to get off of that and start playing the player and not just your character. Stop playing solitaire, start playing fighting games, right? And the more different from the norm someone's choices or playstyles are, the more information it gives you when they do something like that, right? Like mashing on, like, again, that Catalina did not really adapt, right? They just kind of, they were always, as soon as they woke up or as soon as there was a gap where it wasn't just like a gapless plus frame string for me, right? They would mash or throw if I was close enough or DP, right? And they really didn't deviate from that at all. Now, those are 3 different options that have 3 somewhat different ways to beat them. But the thing they all have in common is I know, okay, this Catalina is not going to be patient and block me, right? So that is usually not a very common way to play because it's very easy to kill, right? As you saw, like when I adapted to it in the next couple games, right? So when somebody does that, when someone plays in such a way that is so far from the norm, that is a lot of information. If someone's just running like something that you can almost look like a flowchart, right? Like, okay, well, I don't. Again, here's a good way to explain it. If someone is playing like a very vanilla, like default way to play the game, it can almost look like a flowchart, right? So then it's like, okay, well, you can still definitely adapt to someone's level 1 flowchart, but it doesn't tell you too much about them and like their play style. It's just a flowchart, right? But when someone is doing something that's really off the wall, you're like, oh, okay, this is like the person, right? That's like, this is their habits. Like, this is a habit that I'm seeing here, right? Because people wouldn't put that in a flowchart willingly, right? That's like a somewhat, like, people have things that people, because optimally you just do, you can play almost completely randomly, right? Optimally you want to be as unpredictable as you possibly can be, right? Habits make you predictable, and predictability is death in fighting games. So when someone is doing the same thing over and over, and something that is not very common, you're like, ah, okay, that's the person, right? That's the habit. Like, I found you. Like, I'm looking at you with my binoculars, and I can exploit the person here. That's what fighting games are. You are fighting the person, and you are trying to, if they don't have any habits baseline that are like causing them errors, you're trying to force them to make errors and fall back on like unoptimal play by like pressuring them, making them nervous, making them scared, making them whatever your archetype is, right? So that being so out there means it's a lot of information. When they mash on me several times in a row on the same tempo like that, I'm like, okay, this is not normal. This is a very good indicator to me. This is how the person plays, and that's something I can exploit, and not something I'm going to be easily able to adapt out of, is the basic idea. I know it kind of went on for a while there, but that's the idea. And yeah, I mean, the cat eventually, when the play started didn't work anymore, they started one and dunning me, which is, listen. First off, yes, they don't owe me a rematch, right? And secondly, it's possible that it wasn't even because they were losing. They didn't want to fight the same guy 3 times in a row, right? Because at the end of the day, maybe that's boring for them. Maybe they want to go fight other people. I'm not accusing them of anything necessarily. I'm just saying, if it was because they were losing, that is going to be, I think they're going to have a little bit of tough time getting past this. They've made it to S+1. That's pretty high, right? Most of the population of the game is not this high. But I think if they want to get higher, if they want to get to S++, if they want to become a Master Catalina or something like that, I think they have a little bit of a tough time doing that. If when the weaknesses of their playstyle is exposed, they don't face that, right? But enough soapboxing. I'm just saying that I don't really, like, the Catalina can do whatever they want. I'm saying, for you, dear viewer, if you have a similar idea, right? If someone is exposing the weaknesses in your playstyle, you should play them more, not less, because they are almost helping you. Sometimes it can be, as you get better at video games and fighting games especially, not especially, as you get better at video games in general, any video game that is skill-based and not just like, for like complete random for fun or something like that, right? As you get better, it is harder and harder and harder to see paths to improvement. Like, when you first start the game, it's like, hey, when someone jumps at you, you can 2H them? That's like, whoa, you went to like 7 levels from that, right? As you get better, it becomes much harder to spot those avenues of improvement. And somebody who's like beating your ass and exploiting something over and over is actually a really good way to spot like that for you, right? So again, the Catalina can do whatever the hell they want. I'm not talking about them. I don't care. They can, like, it's fine. I'm not trying to soapbox them. I'm saying, for you who is watching this, if you do a similar thing, if you don't care about getting better, that's fine. That's also, that's not derogatory. There's nothing wrong with that either. If you're just playing the game for fun and like you're in that like rough skill level, you don't care about becoming a master rank player or something, then yeah, it's totally okay, man. I'm saying, but if your goal is improvement, right, and ranking up, but ranking up is also, improvement is the thing at the end there. If your goal is improvement, even though in the short term it hurts to lose crystals, fighting someone who's beating your ass is actually probably if you can analyze it, it's probably a good way to be like, okay, wait, there is a weakness here they're identifying. What is that, and how can I change it, right? Even better, if you can be on, like, if you're running a long set with someone, like, if you want, I don't mean to, this kind of just went this way naturally. I probably said I'm not just chilling on purpose, but it's also, to be honest, you joining Discord is better for you than it is for me. Like, I don't really get things. I'm not monetized on Discord or anything like that. Like, it's just a nice community for people to hang out. But if you want to join my Discord, link in the description, right? You can, like, run a long set with someone and, like, be on a voice call with them, or like have them available to text chat with, and they can be like, hey, yeah, like, I noticed that you always, mash on the same timing every single time, so I'm exploiting that. And you go, oh, I didn't realize I was doing that, right?
What's the matter?
Anyway, the thing I wanted to do real quick was some Catalina labbing, and then maybe, like, because it's we're almost at 30 here, maybe some Eustace labbing, but I don't know what I'm just gonna like basically just be doing some Eustace knowledge gathering, I suppose, right? But real quick, right? Catalina is rocking, that's Enchanted Lance, right? Also that. Oh yeah, so really up close, the light version is -7 or -8 even, right? Actually, it's minus, yeah, so it's -8 right in your face. And obviously the more she spaces it out, the safer it'll be. So there, it's actually -5. From there, it's -4. Okay, you can't ever make this yet. I think the best it can ever be is -4. -3. Yeah, but that, I mean, again, that is from that distance, -3 from this distance. Cat has bigger buttons than most of the cast, right? Most of the cast. So like -3 from that distance is basically her turn, if you're in the corner especially, right? So that's pretty good. The medium version is slower, a lot slower, and also can never be plus, huh? Wow, yeah, can never be plus. What if it's up close? Yeah, but it's less minus up close. No, okay, so the medium version is just delay. It's a timing mix-up, I guess. Feels like. Okay, so I think it's not that much. It's not that much faster than the light version at all, actually, or slower rather. Sorry. What is the difference? It seems they're about the same, right? You can't hold that. You can hold the EX one, I know, but What's the point of using medium over light? They're the same speed and they're just as minus. I don't think medium goes further. Doesn't look like it, right? Yeah, looks like they go the exact. What? Are light and medium Enchanted Lands the exact same move? Be honest with me. I think the startup looks the same too. Does she not have a light and medium version of this move? Does she only have like, you know, non-EX and EX? EX, of course. Still can't be plus ever? Wow. Looks like it's about the same. Yeah, we're probably gonna be like, wait, it's less. Can you get to -4? Can you get it to -3 ever? Maybe, right? All the way over there? Yeah. So it's the same frame data. It's less minus up close. No, it's still -8. Wait, what? Okay, I know this one you can hold, right? Is the point? That's a guard crush +5. So if you're close enough, right? That's a combo. Well, it should be anyway, right? If I just get the link, which I can't do for some reason. Wait, it is +5. Wait, +4. Oh, what the? Are you serious? So from up close, he's +4, but he's too far from far away. He's +5 or even more. Yeah, but you can't really combo from that distance. But then from up close, he's +4, which means you can't get a close L. +6. How fast is her far N? 8 frames? Or far L is okay. So I guess what from a certain distance you can get a far L into a combo, right? Huh? Wow, this move seems ass, man. +5. Yeah, it's not like there's a very specific spacing for this where to your +6. Yeah, right there. It's kind of like on the grass. Looks like. Yeah, there you go. Right? But like, wow. Okay, so that is just her specials are just. I mean, this is a DP. There's nothing wrong with it. This fireball is pretty decent. Right? It's pretty quick. It's a decent fireball. Oh, actually, is it quick? Maybe it's actually a little. Maybe it is. It's a fine fireball regardless. Right? There's nothing wrong with it necessarily. But like this move just seems like pure garbage. Catalina mains? Is that true? What's the point of this? I mean, it does seem like it has good priority, right? Like every time they did this, it seemed like it beat out U dash punch basically all the time. No matter what I did. Okay, if I counter hit it, yeah. But yeah, like if we ever intersect, it always just beats me. So I mean, I guess that's the point, is it has this like priority over any other neutral skip. What's the ultimate version of this look like? I am curious. Oh, excuse me. Also, I don't think we're gonna get time to do any use to slabbing, so he will remain a blind spot for me, unfortunately. What? It's always -6, huh? No matter how you space it out? Yeah, okay. So it's always -6. But I guess it's just like if someone DPs or something, like it's a good punish? Like, cause this wall bounces is the point, right? But I guess the idea is like, if you hit someone who's not blocking with this, it probably is like, does a lot of damage, right? But, so like, you're not gonna hit someone with that raw though. Probably. Just say, can you catch with a close? Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's a good combo starter, I suppose, is the point, right? Interesting. Yeah, sure, fine. But yeah, Enchanted Lands just seems kind of shit. Right? It seems like pure ass to me. I don't know. I'm not a Catalina main, but like, what the hell is the point of this move? I guess the idea is like, Catalina's a character you don't really expect to come at you. Like, you're kind of playing this more like this footsies whiff punish game. So when she suddenly throws herself at you, it might catch you off guard, right? I don't know. Anyway, that is gonna do it for this episode. Sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent there about. Not really sorry. I think it's good stuff. About just about like adaptation, things like that. But we fought that Catalina 3 times in a row, so it felt very pertinent, right? And then I kind of just wanted to do some living on Catalina after, because Enchanted Lands, I was like, is it ever good? And the answer is always no. I mean, I guess if he's -3 and at that distance, he's probably at the advantage against most of the cast. But if you're not in the corner, people just walk back, right? I don't know. Regardless, that's going to do it for this video. Before we go, as always, got some things for you. You know how it is. Any sort of likes, subscribes, bells, comments on this video would be greatly appreciated, as always, not just for the algorithmic support, which is great, but also it's good feedback for me to know what you guys want to talk about or what you guys want me to make videos on, right? For example, recently, in the past couple of Diva videos and this one too, I've been much more talky in between. If I have a topic I want to talk about, I'll like pause the standby and really get deep into it, like we did with that Catalina right there, right? So if that's something you like, let me know. If it's something you want me to not do as much and just go right, games to games and not ever do this AFK thing in the middle here, you can certainly let me know that too. Also, link in the description, like I said, join Discord if you'd like. It's a nice place to learn the game, get better at the game. Got lots of, high-level players, intermediate players, and beginner players. So anyone you want there, you're probably going to be able to find. Besides that, we also have, in general, people talk about card games, art, music, gacha games, Elden Ring, whatever you want. So it's a nice place to just also make some friends. You don't have to it's not just fighting game grind central in there necessarily. So I encourage you to join with the link in the description down there. But be nice or I'll shoot you in the head in Minecraft. Last thing, I stream on Twitch. Probably streaming while as you're watching this. Actually, it's Monday right now. I'm gonna try and stream much more often. I was streaming twice a week before, just on the days that my tournaments were run for my server there. But I think I'm gonna try streaming probably every day except Friday. I'm gonna see how that works out, if I can keep that up long term. But it's just gonna be these. I'm not doing any extra work. It's just the recordings I'm already doing. I'm just gonna do them live. So I'm probably live right now while you're watching this. So if you want to come by and hang out, by all means, do so. Otherwise, if you want to go over there and drop a follow, that'd be greatly appreciated. Like Gunvolt PD01, who followed me when I was asleep. I wasn't even recording or live, so thanks. Not wholesome, same to you. Most importantly, hope you guys had a great time hanging out today. As always, I know I sure did. Having a lot of fun with Soriz. Gonna be a lot more coming your way, but until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.